Hey guys, welcome back to more Professor Layton, the Unwound Future, and likely the very last video we're gonna have to cover this whole game. We had an argument last at the end of the thing, but it's okay, we're doing story time now, so KB can now suffer. We did not take much of a break between the last— oh wow, I got a crown! Look at the Luke crown!
The crown now!
Yay!
Luke the gentleman now. Layton got kicked out of the house. It was Layton's house, so I'm not quite sure how that worked, but whatever.
Alright, so generally we only do 2 videos, but considering we were so close to the end, we're just gonna try and see if we can finish it now. So, we're doing our best to keep our energy up. Starting with picture books, so you're gonna be reading a lot in a moment.
But the picture book time is nice and relaxing.
Just before the grand— I'm just imagining them reading story time outside of surveillance room.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm just— Don't keep Clive waiting now. Duke, Flora, have you read this picture book yet? I think it's time we sit down for a nice chat.
Bunny! Or is that a cat? Cat. I thought it was a bunny.
It's a bunny cat.
That's an interesting fella.
I don't like that guy.
I know he's been in other Layton games, so... Are you okay, sir? You look very confused.
I'm the second banana.
Okay, get ready for story time with Layton.
I think it was actually starring Layton for once.
Yep, it is.
The missing figurine. One day I received a request for help from a friend of mine, the head of a venerable old family, so I headed over to the family mansion. At the entrance, I was met by a butler dressed completely in blue. According to the master who invited me, a valuable figurine had disappeared from the mantelpiece. As I was inspecting the scene, a young master whispered from the door, "Not many people here come and go from the mansion. Someone who lives here must have hidden it." He asked me to follow him to the study, where he'd tell me the whole story. However, when we arrived at the study, there was someone already there. "There you are, you little rascal," said the chef. "Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize you had a guest." And the chef left the room. "Who was that?" I asked. "Can't you tell from his hat?" was the reply. "I wonder what he wanted."
I mean, it's a chef, looking maybe for something? I don't know.
Across the room we heard a loud meow. "Oh," I exclaimed, "we're not alone." "That's right. My cat is the queen of the house," said the boy. "Oh, but I'd better get going. It's time for my study session with my tutor now. Here's the one with the small mustache." I decided to investigate the dining room. Upon entering, I startled the gardener inside, causing him to drop the watch he was carrying. That guy sure is a gardener.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, you must be a guest. Please, don't sneak up on me like that. "Does that watch you dropped belong to you?" I asked. No, it belongs to the young master. I found it while working in the garden, so I thought I'd return it to him," he said. "So why did you come to the dining room?" "The young master has a voracious appetite, so he's often here looking for a bite to eat." I walked back through the hall to the big garden behind the house. There I encountered a tutor, who was staring at me blankly, very blankly, as if though he had been forgotten by an older brother or something like that. Pointing at a trello on the ground, he said to me, "I'm looking for the owner of this. Here's the gardener in the blue trousers."
He's just staring into your soul.
It's Luigi. Luigi does that. Soon after, a maid entered the garden and said to me, "Ah, so this is where you are. The master's been looking for you." Turning to the tutor... Oh. They forgot to put an end quotation mark on there.
Yep, I see that.
Turning to the tutor, she said, "And as for you, it's time for the young master's lesson." A look of panic filled blistered across the tutor's face. "Order my word! Is it that time already?" The cat disappeared with meow. "Your paws are muddy. Have you been out again in the garden?" scolded the maid. Turning to me, she said, "The family doesn't know, but she likes to dig holes in the garden and bury things there. She's like a dog." Next to the trail of muddy paw prints, a silver fork had been dropped. This belongs to that chef in the study. He lost it and was looking for it. I think I said that part, I don't remember. I met up with the master and asked him about the missing figurine. "Was it shiny?" I asked. Was it shiny? I asked. "Oh, yes," he replied. "It was a little statue of a goddess, really magnificent silverwork." "I see. I think I understand what's happened here," I said. "My word, really? Jolly good." The master gathered everyone in the hall, and I started to explain the situation. After the figurine went missing, the gardener noticed that hole had been dug in the garden and assumed the young master was making mischief. You see, the young master's watch was found next to the holes. The tutor also had suspicions. He found mud on the floor of the young master's study, which made him think something untoward had happened. Therefore, he went out to the garden to look for evidence. He had taken a closer look. He would have seen that the muddy footprints belonged to the cat. The chef had also had his suspicions, but it wasn't the valuable figurine that was concerning him, but rather the missing fork. He thought it had been taken by the young master as a practical joke. He's always in the dining room, after all.
Gosh, everyone is blaming the young master.
"You're all awful. Everyone suspected me. I didn't hide the figurine, I didn't use the trowel, and I didn't take the fork without telling anyone either," the young master said angrily.
See, I would be mad too.
Now, calm down. There's another explanation that hasn't been considered. The young master looked around him. "That's right," said the master kindly. Whatever. "Nobody did anything wrong." "Exactly," I said. "The real criminal is over there," said the cat. "She seems to be fond of shiny things, like the silver figurine, watch, and the silver fork. She hid them all in the garden." "Ah, so that's most of what happened." "Another puzzle solved," I said, smiling.
Congratulations! You've completed every picture book.
Why? You've completed every picture book. That guy showed up for one last time.
Right? What a jolly drunk man. Hey, look at the picture book now.
Oh, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Congrats.
Anyway, enough of story time. Let's go stop Clive.
Oh, right. Got it, Professor. Oh, wait, can we go in this door? Oh, I don't know. We're just gonna go up the stairs. Hello! It be Clive. But first, I need... Oh, thank you, Rock.
But first, Rock.
Rock is like, there's a hits coin here.
Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't fight Clive. I'm saying that you should look for hint coins first.
So nice of you to join me, Professor.
Hi, Mr. Sassy Boy.
Whatever it is you have planned, you can't go through with it. We know what Bill and Dimitri did. When the world learns of it, they'll be punished. You said you wanted justice. And isn't that justice enough?
That's a nice sentiment. But without large-scale havoc, those fools in government will never change their ways.
Listen to yourself, Clive.
Who are you to argue with me? As a reporter, I've witnessed countless tragedies firsthand, and it's clear that my life isn't the only one that's been destroyed in the name of progress. To those in power, the rest of us little people are all just bumps on the road to a brighter tomorrow. The only thing a bully understands is force. So you see, I have no choice but to level this place and rebuild it from the ground up.
How?
You're still in the fake London.
Okay, but I'm thinking far ahead. Okay, if you destroy everything, how do you set up another government when everything's gone?
He has the money.
I guess?
What you say is unthinkable.
This conversation is over.
Or maybe just Clive, like, I can actually see Clive never thinking that far. He just wants to just take out his rage at everything.
No, Clive!
So what are you planning to do now? I don't know. I didn't think I was going to get this far.
Oh. Tell me, Professor, how do you intend to get out of this one? By solving it like a puzzle. Puzzles. Ooh, 70 cards. Okay, then. The floor below is made up of 24 tiles. It's specifically designed so that the tiles will fall away one at a time until they're all gone. Once the first tile falls, neighboring tiles, not diagonal, will fall away one by one in the following order of suits: hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs. Oh boy. The first tile set to fall, however, is not necessarily a heart. If you can find the last tile set to fall, you can stop this floor from disappearing. Tap the last tile, then touch submit. Huh. Can I... Ah! So I can light the thing up. This might take a while, though.
Yeah, it might take a bit of a while.
Wait, what? Select the spade tile diagonally beside the bottom left tile. What? Tap the last tile to fall. Okay. Okay, I think that's the answer. I saw two things up here and I got really confused.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, is it the
curious
diamond
how
or the
that
spade?
works.
I was like, is it the diamond or the spade? It doesn't even...
Okay.
So it's basically find the very last tile that goes off while also hitting every other tile or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway.
You never fail to impress. Sadly, I must leave you now, as the main event is about to start.
What?
It hasn't started already?
Bye! Ah, yes.
That was the other thing, too. I was like, the sky is yellow. Why is the sky yellow?
Oh boy.
Dude? Did you ever think for a moment that maybe you're gonna create more people just like you if you destroy their houses and stuff like that?
I was like, For someone who's just like, I've seen so much suffering, continues to cause more suffering. Okay.
No, you don't understand. He purposely chose these houses. Okay, now he's shooting at stuff, so never mind. I was going to defend him, but now he's shooting at stuff. I can't defend that.
Yeah, no. Look, at least...
Now what do we do?
This is utter madness.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Sit back and relax. After all, you won't be leaving anytime soon.
Take a good look at London, because this will be your last chance.
Like, I get where Clive is coming from, but...
Come with me. I know how we can stop Clive.
God, I thought she was about to say if you want to live.
There has to
Well, I
be
mean,
a
that too.
generator somewhere here. All we need to do is find it and shut it down.
So I understand where Clive is coming from, but I feel like, well, if you've seen other people suffering from those who are, like, greedy and shit, why are you taking out everything and not specifically those people? The ones who are oppressing the people.
Like, I get his ideas that he's basically like, okay, taking down Dale Hawks won't solve the problem. There's going to be more people who are going to climb up that ladder and be just as corrupt. And it's like, I get that, but again, then you target those people.
Yeah.
You don't...
That's my only... That was just like, I understand. It's not a good... And, like, it's not, like, a thing I agree with. I get where you're coming from, but I'm not sure if the execution of taking out everyone counts. It applies to what he's going to do, but okay. You do you, Clive.
I mean, if he was a kid when he started, like, concocting this plan, it might not be as foolproof as you think. He might still have kind of, like, a childlike mind as to how to do things.
That's very true. Just take out the whole picture.
Right. We'll cut off the power at the source. But wait, this place is huge. We don't have time to scour it all. What are we going to do?
Look around
but
you.
Actually, now I do have one question.
The control room are linked to cameras throughout the fortress.
Sorry, what?
Why did he invite Layton down to the future London in the first place?
That's a very good question.
They can offer us some clue as to the generator's location.
Okay, well, let's look at the... Oh, it's a puzzle.
Look at all these monitors! We should be able to see all parts of the fortress from here. And one of these monitors is bound to be connected to the generator room.
Now we only need to figure out which one it is.
Yeah, I don't think Layton quite fits anywhere in his master plan, now that I think about it.
I'm gonna invite Layton... Goals. Okay, master plan. Invite Layton. Layton ruins master plan. Profit?
I'm just imagining that Despicable Me meme now with Gru. Yeah. Despicable Me is a good movie.
I sit on the toilet.
What? What? This is a map of the floor housing the generator room. The location of 2 camera-equipped security bots are identified by the red and green arrows. To prevent its detection by Professor Layton, Clive has ensured that the patrol routes followed by the security bots do not pass by the generator room. The bots... Wait, what? To prevent its detection by Professor Layton... Oh, okay. The bots will always turn at the rounded yellow corners. Which room do the bots avoid? That's the generator room. That seems... oddly... too big brain of an idea there, Clive. Leave the generator room unguarded to intentionally keep the Layton away from finding the generator room? What?
Look, we just went over the fact that he invited Layton down here in the first place without much reason.
Yeah.
Clive is a man of very interesting tastes.
And I'm gonna just go ahead and give the answer because we'll be here for a while.
This one's as good as solved.
These are legit hard puzzles now, though.
Yeah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Hey, you bought it. Oh my. It said you bought
puns. Yay, puns.
Oh, that's just to connect the bots too.
Yeah.
There it is.
Catch on to that.
That's it, Luke. Now all we have to do is feed these coordinates into the transport pod. Let's go.
And I guess to be fair, I did go really quickly on that screen. We're right behind you, Professor. Okay, now we have... Hey, Celeste is with us. Let's go. Celeste, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh? What is it? How did you get up here? How in the world did you manage to get to the fortress? The professor and I had to do some pretty fancy maneuvering to get here. What's more, this fortress is moving now. How did you catch up with us? Didn't you know, Luke? I'm a witch. I just hopped on my broom and flew up to the deck. Now you're just messing with me. Come on, I'm curious. All right. If you're that interested, I suppose I can let you in on the secret. Just head out that door to the deck outside. Oh, it's Don Paul's flying contraption.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! That's Don Paulo's flying machine! That's right. I begged him to fly me up here, so he loaded me in and sent me up. He controlled the whole thing from the ground. I didn't have to do anything. Amazing, right? You can say that again! That's some crazy good signal.
The great Don Paulo, that's amazing.
That's amazingly good signal. Funny, you don't seem quite as astonished, Professor.
Yes, well, I already knew Paul had his machine with him. It's what he used to escape the research facility we infiltrated, is it not?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Professor? So now that we have Don Paul's flying machine, we can come and go from here as we please.
That's right, Luke. Are you thinking about abandoning our mission? No, I think this is the part where the game tells you if we miss some puzzles, now's a good time to go do it.
Can we go get the whole party?
Never! I just thought it might be a good idea to drop Flora off somewhere safe before heading on. No way! I'm staying here! I can't say I blame you, Flora. You've got to stick close to the people you care about. Yes, but it is good to know we can return underground to take care of any unfinished business.
Big, bold letters here.
Should we wish to, I mean.
Alright, everyone. We really shouldn't dawdle here. We need to head for the good generator room.
Garden room.
I almost said garden room, and I was like, wait a minute.
To the garden room! Clive has picked up a hobby of gardening.
Oh, yes. I nearly forgotten. Let's go, everyone.
How can you forget? There's a giant robot destroying London right now.
Let's go, everyone.
Anyway. Hint coins. Rock has found a hint coin for me. Thank you, Rock.
Like I said, maybe that damn puzzle guy was just leaving some hint coins around. You never know.
Oh, there was an extra hint coin. All right, then.
Professor, now that we have the coordinates for the generator room, where do we put them?
I imagine one of the contraptions in here can take the coordinates.
Oh, what about the one stuck to the wall over there? It's got numbers and things all over it.
Ah, the one with the flashing green monitor. Yes. Let's have a look at that.
Okay.
Punch in those coordinates, Luke. Once you do that, we should be able to go to the generator room.
Beep, beep, boop. Look, Professor! The button for the generator room lit up!
Okay, then. Hit the thing to the generator room. I forgot that I had to hit another button.
Is it okay?
Yeah, like, are you sure you want to go down here? Okay, more hint coins. Thank you, Rock. Rock is super helpful right now.
I'm just trying to find all the hint coins in this crazy contraption thing.
It looks like a final boss of an RPG.
So, this is the heart of the fortress.
It kind of does, actually.
There's the generator controls. There's the generator control panel, but it's locked away. The lock is a puzzle. Would you like to give it a shot, Professor?
I'll do my best.
I was yawning, and I was like, I'm not gonna yawn while saying that line, because then it's gonna look like he doesn't care.
Oh, it's just another puzzle, it's fine. 10-step solution! Oh, ooh. To crack the security lock, you'll need to swap blocks A and B in 10 moves or fewer. You can move any piece anywhere in any direction as long as it will fit. Now get started. Ooh, what a challenge! Yes, well, we're gonna look at the step-by-step solution because, okay. Because I'm not gonna do it in less than 10 moves, that's for sure. I like the speedy...
That was gonna be my first gift.
I really like the speedy version of the puzzle.
Hurry up, do puzzles now.
So then we put the A down here, and now we... Oh, I guess we would put this back down?
Yep, and if you move the other one back over, you have one move left to put the B back up.
Yep, there we go. A!
I've got a good feeling
and B.
This one. Few things satisfy like a...
There was an A and B in the puzzle. There wasn't just an A.
I thought I said A and B. Did I not?
I heard you say A, and then I went and B.
Oh! I went A. Okay, I get what you're doing. I went A, but yes, it does sound like an XR. Okay, I got what you were trying to do there. I was like, what?
I think I've done it. Stand back, everyone. My word.
The generator was Bill Hawks the entire time!
Is that the Prime Minister?
Clive, you dirty bastard.
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later.
Dang, this is dirty and dark.
Our fearless leader. I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. I know how you like to play the hero, but I'd advise you not to get any foolish ideas. You see, the Prime Minister is perched on a very special seat. And should you try to move him from that pod, this whole fortress will detonate.
Ah.
That'll kill you too.
You should know that there's enough charge in here to level most of London.
Well, that would still continue to resolve. That would still follow up with Clive, what Clive wants to do. So I think he's fine with that.
Of course.
Okay.
London's getting leveled either way. No, I do hate to run, but I have work to do.
What a nerd.
Yeah, nerd. That is the word I'd use for this.
The music just stopped all of a sudden. What?
Yeah, I was like,
Nope, it was not you, it was me.
Okay.
I was nowhere near the thing, but apparently when I did the mouse scrolling thing, it just registered as me hitting it, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Look at this device. It looks like the detonator is wired to monitor the Prime Minister's heartbeat. If the sound of his heartbeat disappears, the detonation switch will go off.
Perhaps we can sever the connection somehow.
I wouldn't do that, Professor. See how there are two sets of wires in the circuit here? I don't think we'll be able to cut both sets before the device reacts.
Amazing, Celeste. You obviously possess a better understanding of these machines than I. Your sister will be very proud.
Oh, I just had an idea. What if we use this?
This is the pocket watch I gave Claire ages ago. And here I thought had been lost in the explosion.
No, I actually found it when cleaning up some of Claire's things after the accident. Unfortunately, the watch has been broken since I found it. No matter how much I wind it, it never seems to run for more than 10 minutes.
Oh, I see where we're going with this.
I see where we're going with this, Celeste. And Taisa.
I hate when I did. Look, I said that before I saw the dialogue. Oh, God.
You're suggesting we replace the sound of the Prime Minister's heart with that of the pocket watch.
Exactly. It's risky, but it might be the only option we've got. We'll need to disconnect the circuit from the Prime Minister and attach the watch in one fell swoop. But even if we succeed, the watch will stop running in 10 minutes and the fortress will explode anyway. We could end up putting the people of London in real danger.
Luke, if we take no action, London will face a greater danger than any explosion. It is our only shot at stopping Clive. These chances of success are slim, but we must try.
Didn't Clive already said that the explosion would level all of London, though? So I'm just like, we're saving the Bill Hawks, but also, like, wait. It would still level all of London, wouldn't it? Okay, whatever.
The chance of success of, hey, we'll stop Clive so that he'll basically stop it from the machine are slim, but hey, we gotta try anyways.
There are two long wires connecting a monitoring device to the Prime Minister's heart sensor. Can you swap the wires connecting to the pocket watch with the wires connecting to the monitor device in a single move? Swap only 2 blocks to connect the wires from the monitoring device at the top of the screen below to the pocket watch at the bottom right. Give it your best shot. Oh, okay. Well, this is... Oh boy, this is a tangled mess.
Oh, one of the wires, one of the two... Wait, no, okay. Sorry.
Nope, you're good. I'm gonna just do it for us. There you go.
Okay.
I've got
that
a
works?
good feeling about this one.
Yep.
Well, that's settled.
That's it.
Everyone could die, but hey, well, that's settled.
Layton.
Professor, that's it! The watch is connected now.
Yes, but our work here is far from over.
No.
It's so far from over that we have one last chapter, the epilogue, the Unwound Future.
Here we go! The finale is here.
We've got 10 minutes to get out of here before the fortress explodes. Now what?
We need to reverse the energy flow. That will break the generator and shut down the fortress.
How are we going to do that?
I have an idea. Look over here.
Oh. There's more stuff behind Bill Hawks. Hello.
Hey, Bill Hawks is in our party now, apparently.
And we did this again. Yeah, passed out.
These gears here form the core of the generator. If we can just reverse the way they move...
Okay, stop that. There we go.
We can effectively overload the fortress's power supply, thus putting a halt to Clive's plan.
I see you've been thinking about this on your own. Is there anything you don't know, Professor?
A gentleman must always have his hobbies. It just so happens that I have a small interest in machines.
Amazing, Professor!
I mean, he did go through a city with robots, I guess.
Yep.
It's too early to celebrate just yet, Luke. If we fail here, many lives may still be lost. Are you up to the challenge, Professor?
You will not be able to save after... Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It's all up to you now, Professor.
No pressure. 80 Picards. Let's go.
100 Picards.
A system of gears is shown below. Gear A turns in the direction of its red arrow, which currently causes Gear B to turn in the direction of its red arrow. One group of gears connecting the gears A and B is labeled A. This group can be moved and rotated with your stylus, along with groups B and C below it. Utilize these groups to alter the system, so that Gear B turns in the direction of its green arrow. You don't necessarily need to use all the groups, however. Okay. Oh boy. Oh dear.
I was confused and was like, Gear A, and I was looking at the small A, and there's the big A, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I meant this. Yeah, I meant small A. So.
Yeah.
Okay, this is. Can we rotate these? Oh, okay, okay, fine, good. Can we rotate? Yes, we can.
Q.
The real answer is Q.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see if I've got this right.
What if I just failed this and everything goes boom? What if I just didn't look at the solution? Just let it go boom.
Then, I mean, maybe there's a cutscene for that.
No, that's what I'm wondering here. Like,
You did it!
Game, please decide if you want to do all voice or no voice.
Fine.
What was that?
Reversing the energy flow has caused the fortress to start destroying itself.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay.
Oh, no! We've got to get out of here right now.
So what you're saying is you reverse the polarity.
Yes. Why? Like, okay, fine.
The transport pod doesn't seem to be working. The fortress is tearing itself apart and causing some of the systems to go off the rails. I don't think we can risk going back to the roof.
Then we'll just have to use my car to escape. This way.
To the Layton mobile. This track.
Is this the only time in the game this track actually plays?
Yep.
This was used as the trailer for this game.
It's the reward getting here.
Okay.
This isn't happening. It can't
It
end
is.
this way.
It's gonna end this way.
This way!
Oh dear.
Ow.
That looked painful.
What will become of him?
Gee, I don't know. Should we do something about it?
We're about to find out.
There's no time to waste. Get in the car.
Bill Hawks is awake. Hello. Would you like Bill Hawks or do you want me to be Bill Hawks?
I'll be the character everyone hates.
Okay.
We're making our escape by car. Is this some kind of a joke?
I know I'm carrying precious cargo, Prime Minister. I'll do my best to drive you safely.
What are you waiting for? We've got to go!
This is madness.
Look, it's a moving fortress! What do you want?
Yeah, it's coming apart of the seams, too. Like, come on, buddy. You're not my buddy, actually, but, you know, that's just what I say.
Just, oh dear.
Now what do we do? The road's blocked.
Don't panic yet, Duke. Let's try driving over this mess.
Okay, sure. Blockade.
Only 70, the last one was worth 80.
Your escape route is blocked by blocks. Luckily, you have 5 bombs at... Where did we get the bombs? Luckily, you have 5 bombs at your disposal. Each bomb will completely destroy the block it's placed on. Remaining blocks will fall into the empty space created below them by destroyed blocks. But they won't change shape. Place your 5 bombs on the 5 blocks that, when destroyed, will leave behind a flat surface you can drive across. Then push that button. Okay, well... There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. And then there's one here. And one here. And it go boom!
I wonder if we solve the puzzle. We gotta cross it.
Boom!
Yes! We did it!
We're not out of the woods yet. Hold tight, everyone.
We didn't think about that part.
Layton!
What?
Oh, and one more thing. See that red button over there? That's your ticket out of trouble. Just an extra little feature I have.
What is this, Men in Black now? Push the red button! Nice!
That's pretty cool.
Right?
That's pretty cool. See, Don Paulo's cool. I like Don Paulo. I don't know what bad stuff he's done. I like Don Paulo.
Paul was always very good with machines.
Professor.
Luke, I also built you that flying machine back in Eternal Diva.
This is an automobile.
Layton!
Well done, Layton!
Oh, dear Lord. Is this all voice now?
Is that the last of them, then?
Maybe. Maybe to the voice, not to the... Is that the last of them?
Residents of the underground city have been brought topside, sir. Yes, sir.
Hurry up, Layton.
Oh, they rescued everyone from down below.
Were they trapped? Were they being paid to live there?
It's too dangerous.
He's not the only one to blame. You do know that, don't you, Professor?
I do.
What's this? We're going back.
Shut up, you're not the driver.
Don't worry, she's played Celeste. She knows how to do this.
Not to worry, Luke. When you're all safe, I'll go back for her.
Did he just not have windows in there? Huh.
I think the glass broke.
Oh,
I think that's
that's
the
true.
implication.
We've evacuated the underground city. All inhabitants are safe now. My thanks, Inspector.
Anyways, I get this cool flying car now. Thanks, Don Paulo.
We'll be right back.
This is the end for me.
Oh, stop being dramatic.
It's not true, Clive. You can always start over and try to repair the damage you've done.
That's a lot of damage to repair.
Later.
That's
This place won't hold much longer.
a lot of damage and people dead.
Yeah.
Why are you, of all people, helping me?
I can't just leave you here.
But don't you know what I've done? What I tried to do?
Yes, but I would never leave you here to die. After all, so much of this tragedy was caused by the mistakes we scientists made.
I see.
There will be time to talk more later. We need to leave now.
Conceptually, the whole, like, underground city is cool, though.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't have to think about how this is, like, wildly executed, I do like the idea of this underground city.
Yeah, no, the idea of it is amazing, and I'm glad that basically now it's just an empty shell. Like, they can make a separate town down there if they wanted to at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, the issue is more of how it was made, not the fact that it exists. The existence of it is quite awesome.
His flying machine makes me think of, like, a Studio Ghibli film, Nausicaa or something?
Well, I mean, I think,
has
like,
that
a lot of
vibe.
the Layton cutscenes in of itself feel like Studio Ghibli, like, type things, and that makes sense, as they would later go to partner with Studio Ghibli to make the, forget the name of the RPG.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Ni no Kuni?
Yes, Ni no Kuni.
There we go. Which I never played. I played the demo, and I wasn't feeling the battle system.
I've never played Ni no Kuni either.
I just wasn't feeling the battle system, unfortunately. I think it's a cute game. I just couldn't really get into it. And if I don't enjoy the battle system, then I'm just gonna be angry at it half the time. And then this is not voice, okay.
Is everyone alright?
I think so, Professor. Oh dear.
Well, now it's voice.
Somebody apprehend that man at once.
Apprehend you.
Yeah.
You're coming with me, boy. And I don't want any trouble. Inspector, a moment, please.
Just what do you think you're doing? This man poses an imminent threat to our national security.
So do you. Shut up.
I cannot deny the damage that Clive has done to our city, but we can't forget that he's also a victim of a political agenda for progress, no matter the cost.
You've got some nerve, man.
Professor, right?
Look, he just saved your butt, so sit down.
Yeah.
Answer me one question, Clive. You knew full well I'd stand in the way of your plot. So why did you send for me?
Oh, hey, we're gonna get an answer to this question.
See, I couldn't say anything to you. I was just like, yeah, true. I do wonder why, but I didn't want to say anything because the game would answer you.
Dimitri was sure he needed you for his project, but I knew full well of the threat you posed to my plan. Though I suppose I still led you all the way to the heart of my base, didn't I? At first, I was just toying with you. But at some point, I realized I was enjoying our time together. Maybe part of me wanted somebody to save me from my all-consuming madness, as you did, all those years ago.
Come again?
I need to go back! My parents
Oh.
Pull yourself together, boy!
Why would he
There's
sound
nothing to
like
be
this?
done. Jump back in there, and you'll die too.
No!
was you.
There you go. Now everything's come full circle.
Deep down
The only
inside,
thing-
I hoped you might be able to talk me down from the edge of insanity again.
Anyway,
Well, he tried a few times and you didn't listen. But that was weird. That was like, because in the flashback with Claire, he sounded normal. Why did they have to make his voice higher pitched for that part?
I don't know.
That was so weird.
Right? Now that
Okay.
I didn't realize that until you pointed that out. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. All the cutscenes when like flashback that time, Layton sounded like Layton. All of a sudden, this scene, it's like, no, they gotta make him sound. I just noticed that discrepancy now. I never noticed.
That's not how voices work. Your voice is eventually going to reach a plateau in your teenage years and maybe your early 20s, and you're not going to sound very much different until you start getting like super old and you get vocal damage. So like, that makes no sense why his voice would be higher. Anyways, sorry.
This is the second time you've saved my life now. Thank you.
Clive.
Don't worry about me. I intend to atone for my crimes. I look forward to the day we meet again. Until then, I hope life treats you well, Professor.
And you too, Clive.
Barton, take him back to headquarters.
Yes, sir! Ha! Criminals like him make me think the whole world has gone mad. Despicable. Just...
Shut up, Bill.
Shut up.
Yes, people can often be so blinded by their own motivations that they lose sight of the damage they do.
Shelby's just like being
But
sassy.
criminals aren't the only blind ones.
Just what are you implying, Inspector?
Nothing at all. Just stating the facts, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have work to do.
I like that's implying Shelly basically knew, like, hey, fuck you too, buddy.
Future Luke is really a boy named Clive who lost his parents in the time machine explosion 10 years ago. He's been planning revenge on those responsible ever since. He called upon Layton in the hopes the professor could save him from his own madness. Well, he almost did.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say when I think of all the suffering I caused in the name of research.
It was terrible. But I see you must have loved Claire very much to do what you did.
The more I reflect on it, the more unsure I am as to whether it was love or pride that compelled me. For 10 long years I chased after what so many called impossible. But I've come to my senses now. But you know, Herschel, there is one detail that you got wrong.
What are you referring to?
I don't think I have much longer here, Herschel.
I don't know.
Okay, bye.
You've
Bye?
taken awfully good care of that hat I gave you.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say? Oi, there you are, Layton. I did a background check on Claire's family like you asked. There's no record of Claire having a younger sister. Then...
There it comes.
It was quite a shock when I first worked it out.
But you can't really mean...
It's me, Herschel. It's Claire.
While it defies logic, it seems the experiment 10 years ago wasn't a complete failure. Somehow Claire was shot 10 years into the future.
To our present.
She was shot, but there was a body, so now I'm just sitting here like, wait, what? How?
I know the answer to that.
Yes, the time machine worked. If only for that single moment before it exploded.
Oh! Okay, I understand now.
That's not possible.
Wait, did you not know that?
Unfortunately, however, there were more complications.
No, it just, like, it's been a while. I just couldn't connect the pieces again. Like, okay.
Shortly after appearing in the present, Claire's body showed signs of molecular instability. It was trying to return to its own time. I attribute that phenomenon to the incomplete nature of the time machine. She didn't have long here. I worked on the machine in the hopes of finding a way to stabilize her existence in the present, but it seems inevitable that she'll return to her own time. To the moment of the blast.
beg Dimitri to stop his work. Tampering further with time can only result in more anomalies. There's no telling what chaos we'd release upon the world if we tried to save the dead from their fate. The flow of time must remain linear. We all know the consequences of changing its course.
There's plenty of time-traveling movies out there.
But Dimitri
Yeah.
listened to me. That's when I knew the only way to stop him was through you, Herschel. What Dimitri, Bill, and I did 10 years ago broke the laws of nature. And now we must pay.
You don't need to pay. That wasn't your fault.
This is all so incomprehensible.
It's time to end this already, Dimitri.
Yes. It does seem that way. My research has threatened our very existence, and it could do so again. Tonight, I will close the book on the time machine. Forever.
Oh, that makes me sad.
This whole scene is just sad now that you've gotten the whole picture, honestly. This game was the first Layton game that made me cry.
Celeste turns out to be Claire, shot into the present by the time machine explosion from 10 years ago. Unwilling to warp the progression any further, she bids farewell to Layton and travels back to her own time, back to the moment of the explosion.
That scene is here.
Here it is.
I suppose this is it, Herschel. I have to go back to my own time. Back to that day when we parted.
No, Claire.
I'm sorry, I can't stay.
Claire, wait!
We had so many plans for the future. Do you remember, Herschel? I'll miss you. And our unwound future.
You can't go! I don't want to say goodbye again. I can't, I won't!
I know you. And I know you'll stay strong. After all, that's what a gentleman does. I must go now, Herschel. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
Me without my tissues again.
She's gone!
Here comes the big reveal. He takes his hat off.
I played this game 2 times, this is the 3rd time I'm still crying!
I do have a question though. I wonder if the re-release actually put back in the Japanese song that actually plays for this scene.
Oh, yeah! I mean, it is still the Japanese song, it's just without the lyrics.
I know. Yeah, that's what I mean.
That hurts my soul. Oh my god, it's been like how many years and it still hurts my soul? Ugh.
Yeah, who are those two people?
That's
now that I think about it.
No, they're I think the photos that you just saw, I think they're Clive's new caretakers. Pretty sure they're the
helping him with the machine. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure they're Clive's new caretakers now.
I meant before that.
Oh.
Because they were in charge of the clock shop.
Yeah. I think the hint was there because he was calling... I think it was Cogs that was calling him young sir. he kind of let that slip at one point, so...
Okay.
More than likely, I believe canonly they're his current caretakers now.
Okay.
Oh my god. I love this game so much.
It was very... What? Why is he stepping on the professor's face?
Oh, whoops. Because I think it's one of Don Paulo's disguises.
I mean, I kind of figured that, but still.
Barton, Shelby, and Smart, and then Shelby. Oh, very good. I love these illustrations.
So wait, if he built the fake London, why'd he make that statue?
Maybe that's just him remembering Layton. I don't know.
Good question.
There's a lot of things you just don't think too hard about it. Just it's like you kind of just need to just enjoy the moment with Layton games.
I understand. The Scooby-Doo in me is like, I gotta figure out all the mysteries.
Yeah, and I'm one of those people too. So that's why for me, when I play this game, it's a struggle not to think about that. Because that's just how I think. So that's why. That's my biggest issue with Layton games, basically, is that sometimes it defies too much logic to, like, really work for my head.
See, flying car, that's fine. Building an entire city of money that you had, apparently, not okay.
That's a lot of money, man! I'm just like, how? Also, screw Bill Harks. I love these extra... I love these extra evacuations and all the scenes too now. Yeah. Now you can actually understand them! Now you got the full story.
Bye, Rock!
Is Rock just gonna hang out with the bunny now?
I am going to be reborn as a new blade someday. Ta-ta for now!
Oh, I should have brought...
Oh yeah, her.
I really should have brought tissues tonight. Oh my god. I was like, no, I'll probably be fine. I've seen that scene like 3 times now. I'll be fine. Nope. Nope, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. So how did you like Layton? This is your first full experience of it.
I enjoyed it. It was very nice.
Oh god. I like...
Why is that lady back? Go away. Get out of here.
Honestly, I feel pretty happy that I figured out more puzzles this time around. Like I said, when I started this, I just had a guide with me just because I'm like, man, I'm not great at puzzles. What the heck?
Well, just, your everyday sliding, I guess.
Okay, then. How many Layton and Luke posters are there?
A lot. Oh. Why do you have masks, Luke?
Why do you have all these things? Did you just go through Don Paulo's stuff?
Maybe.
Oh my god. What was it saying? Oh. Oh no, that cake does,
Oh, no. I was first like, oh, nice, and then I saw the fish, and I started looking at it closely, and was like,
That cake looks like it had a face.
Yeah.
Anyway, looks like they're off on their adventure again. But yeah, I feel a little bit happier with myself that I managed to try and do more puzzles this time around, and I'm also learning that, man, there sure are a lot of dumb ones in this thing.
Yeah. There's his parents before they died. Sorry.
Oh. These crossing path images always makes me, like, sad.
Yeah. Of course, I know there's one last scene, and I think, to me, the upcoming scene, I don't feel was really well established as to part of the game. It feels kind of off. It doesn't feel like it's the rest of the story. It's just kind of there.
You mean this letter? Oh, this farewell?
This, yeah.
I guess this is goodbye.
Oh no, my boy. This is so long, not goodbye. Now, Luke, you know a gentleman never makes a scene in public.
Yeah, well, I'm a kid.
Screw you, Professor. I saw you doing that when Claire left.
There.
I think it makes sense in the grand scale of things because this is technically the end of the trilogy.
I know, but I mean, like, it didn't feel like enough seeds were planted in the game itself to imply, by the way, Luke's leaving by.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it as, like, as a cap-off to the trilogy, it just didn't feel like this game really focused on it.
Gotcha. The end! I think there's more, though. Pretty sure, yeah, there was a letter.
Dear Professor
letter?
Layton,
Mm-hmm.
it's been a while since we said goodbye. How have you been? As for me, I'm all settled in and making new friends.
That's good, Luke. I'm proud of you.
Oh.
I'm writing to you because something deeply puzzling happened here recently. It seems like the sort of mystery that's tailor-made for Professor Layton and his apprentice. I don't think anyone else could get to the bottom of it. I've enclosed a document with this letter that will tell you more about the situation.
Now the final puzzle.
Oh.
Yes. I was gonna say, we're not quite done. We never did see the final puzzle. I know you saw it on the guide, but we didn't actually do it yet. Look, I made myself a wax stamp. It's like the one you use to seal your important envelopes and documents, except it looks like my hat and the L stands for Luke. Oh, that's adorable. I've already used it once, see? Isn't the blue wax neat? It matches my hat. Anyway, here's my puzzle. Of the 4 examples A, B, C, and D, which one is my actual stamp? Circle your answer. So now we have to find it.
C.
C? Yeah, it was obviously it had to be reversed. Excuse me. You are right. The answer is C. Oh, I have to draw a circle.
Yeah, I did it.
I have to draw a circle. Got it.
I solved the last puzzle.
You did a good job. What a way to close it out. KV solves the last puzzle.
I did it.
Oh, the illustration's so cute.
Oh. He was nervous doing the stamp.
Aww.
Uh-oh.
Because he's never done it before. It's like, that's so professional! You solved all the puzzles in this adventure. Congratulations! Yeah, well, I can't do the weekly puzzles because that doesn't work anymore.
I can't wait to start this new adventure with you. Please write back as soon as you get this letter. Your friend and apprentice, Luke.
Aw.
That's adorable.
Right? Now we've finished the game. To be continued. In a prequel. I think this was a tease at the time, because I don't... See, the thing is, I got into this really late, so I don't even know when they announced Last Spectra, or, like, they announced the prequel trilogies at all, so...
I mean, it was still on the DS, so...
Congratulations.
Hey, you know, maybe there's still a proper sequel series coming at some point, and it's going to be the tie between these games and Catriel. You don't know, maybe at some point, if Level 5 still exists.
That's the other thing. I was just like, that depends on Level 5 situation right now, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. 20? Ooh, wait, no, stop. I want to see what it looked like. Let me see.
Too bad.
I just want to see the file. Okay then. Yeah, we did. That's like almost like a whole day just doing it. Anyway, we did it. We beat the game. I'm glad you get to experience a proper Layton game now.
Yay!
And unfortunately, I don't know if I mentioned it at any point in this. I mentioned it to you off stream. I only have Last Spectre and Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney. So even if we had the choice to go, even if we did decide to do all the games, we couldn't, because I don't have the other games.
That's understandable.
Other than Azran Legacy. Okay. I can do Azran Legacy, but that's about it.
Cool. I know the one big spoiler of that game.
You know,
but that's it.
Well, you know, like, most cutscene stuff-wise, at least.
Nope, I have not seen any of the cutscenes from the prequel trilogy.
Oh. So you know everything from you at least gathered what happens in the actual original trilogy, but nothing in the prequel trilogy, huh?
The only thing I know of the prequel trilogy is what happens in the Eternal Diva. Descalay is the main antagonist, and a certain spoiler that happens at the last in Azran's Legacy, only because it's like you kind of have to figure that out, because otherwise it doesn't line up with this trilogy.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh my goodness, I'm still reeling by that ending. So what was your?
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
So what are your thoughts on just Unwound Future, or just Layton in general?
Very, very good game. It was very nice. I like some of the puzzles were kind of but it was nice to have the guide for some of it. I like Luke. I like Layton. I like Flora. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Clive.
I mean, you don't have to. I was like, oh, you're just gonna say you don't like Clive, which is fine. Like, that's fine. You're allowed to not like him. I'm just saying, he's my favorite antagonist of all the Layton games that come through. That's what I'm saying. Well, yes, he's.
I like Don Paulo. I really like Don Paulo.
You really like Don Paulo.
Don't at me. I just like him. Bill Hawks can go die in a fire. I kind of am sad that they didn't actually type in
right, I'm so...
Oh, hey, by the way, Bill Hawks is kind of a problem still, but okay,
yeah,
whatever.
I was just like, wait a minute, we're not doing anything with Bill Hawks? And I'm like, oh my god, I was so angry. When I initially went through this and I saw that they didn't do anything with Bill Hawks after that whole speech about dealing with people, and I'm like, yeah, so angry. And now you understand why everyone hates Bill Hawks.
Yep. And now I understand why the prequel trilogy, I'm gonna guess, probably wasn't as well received, only because that said to be continued. And to be fair, if you say to be continued, it doesn't mean okay, now let's do a flashback. Luke literally said, hey, here's a new thing you can go figure out. And technically speaking, they literally could have set up Bill Hawks to be the next main antagonist.
Yeah.
So...
they could have done so many things, but I guess because of the way they closed it out, it just had this finality to it. At the same time, why would you put it to be continued? And then they end up being prequels. That doesn't work. That's not how that works.
I mean, I guess it was to be continued at some point, which you considered Catriel to be, but that's so weird. Like, yeah,
I don't know.
It's probably that they really wanted to do a game, and then they were like, okay, but this doesn't make sense because then they really wanted to do something else to play it. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I totally forgot there was a to be continue at the end of this until I saw it, and I was like, wait, what? Huh. Okay. Sure, I guess. But hey, I'm very glad you got to experience this with me. We should do more things and experience things, but you'll have to tell me.
Yes.
We got to figure out what we want to do the next time.
Indeed.
So in that case, we're gonna have to close out this. Is this a Let's Play? I don't even know.
Technically, yes.
Yes. Okay, we'll just close out this Let's Play / playthrough of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. And we'll hopefully be together again sometime in the future in the next video.
It's time to close the book.
Yeah. Alright, guys. See you guys in another video.
Until then, KV out.
Yeah. I want food. That's what I want right now.